Hello and welcome. My name is Karen Kane. KK is what many people call me. This is an episode of Sovereign Sobriety. We're going to talk about addiction, recovery, and how spirituality can help you in the recovery process. I am a grateful, recovered alcoholic. You might want to say recovering alcoholic, but I like to say a grateful, recovered alcoholic. What I will tell you guys is that we do recover. And if you're struggling, just keep trying. Fall down, get back up. Fall down 7 times, get back up 8. This is not my first time rodeo. And that is one of the reasons why I show up, because I know how I was living and I know that you don't have to live that way. Okay? So, hey everybody, welcome. Welcome everybody. I'm streaming in a couple different platforms. I'm also the founder of a company called Believe in Humans, which comes out of my story from basically finally doing a 180 in my life and totally transforming my life. I will add that spirituality had a huge, huge part in this 180 transformation. Okay, so here we go, and we are off. And I always like everybody to just join me in a nice, deep inhale breath. Inhale through the nose and then out through the mouth. So as you release your breath, take a nice inhale through your nose and slowly exhale through the mouth. Just gives a sense of calm. And if you're in active addiction, there's not a lot of calm, really. There's not. I was full of depression and also stress, anxiety. I was like a ball, like just a volcano ready to like erupt all the time. And it sucks. It really, really sucks. Okay. So let's get into the topic. I guess I'll try to monitor comments best I can, but at the end I'll do a little Q&A. So if you guys want to stick around, also if you want to share out the video on your page timeline, that you might touch somebody who could use this message. So the message as a alcoholic in recovery is to share experience, strength, and hope. And so in Sovereign Sobriety Podcast, which is the home base is on YouTube, you can find that playlist on YouTube. So you can just binge watch that if you just want to plug in. Really important to plug into your recovery. You cannot half-ass your recovery when it comes to addiction. You can't. All right. So basically, the aspect of spirituality is, and you guys, when I talk about spirituality, I am really about energy and a sense of self and awareness and healing and growth. So the healing journey, the spiritual journey are super important when it comes to addiction recovery. And this time around, I was starting already on my spiritual journey before I got sober. So I was going to a spiritual center, I was taking classes, but I was really struggling. But I knew I wanted more in life. I knew I wanted to feel empowered, to feel confident, and to have a sense of joy and to be a better human right now and a better mom. That was really important. So my son is my why. All right. So the significance really in overcoming addiction is tapping into having the faith in the unknown, the faith in yourself, and creating a sense of purpose in your life. I found, and I'll go through the 5. So I'm going to go through 5 ways that spirituality can help you on your recovery. And If you guys have any questions, hi Alex, welcome. If you guys have any questions as I go, like I said, I'll do a little Q&A at the end. What I actually was thinking about for this podcast and maybe Wednesday nights on YouTube or as I broadcast this out and multi-stream it, to maybe do just a Q&A, like maybe like a half hour, 40 minutes of a Q&A. What my big passion is to help people holistically heal, to learn ways to cope with stress and anxiety, and to really like find that peace within. And man, that is probably the biggest blessing that you could ever achieve through sobriety. Okay. So one of the significant things is finding meaning and purpose. So when you have a deeper meaning and connection to, and you can call it whatever you want, universe, God. I don't know if this video is working on Instagram. I don't know. So we'll see. It looks like it's stuck. Okay. But I shall keep going with the message of experience, strength, and hope. Right? Yeah. I don't think it is. Okay. Well, okay. And if you guys are joining on TikTok, just let me know where you're joining from and say hello. And if you're in recovery or if you have any questions in regards to recovery. But like I said, I'll do it at the end. I'll do a little Q&A so we can do that. Okay. So when you find a deeper meaning in life, like you're actually here, you are a unique individualization of God. And so when you find this deeper meaning where there's this path, the journey, shall we say, the journey, then you can start to unravel and heal. Lots of layers come upon us, from when we're in childhood. We kind of just know what we're taught or what we're raised under, certain situations, but those might not actually work for us. So as we're going through life, we have the opportunity to consciously change direction or change our way of thinking or, disconnect certain patterns that do not serve us. We can do that. And that's power. That's empowerment. It feels good to really just stand in your truth and know what works for you and what doesn't. So, to have that purpose in life where you all of a sudden it's like you see this light, like, wow, we do heal, we do recover, and I am a unique individualization and I am here for a reason. And so as you start that journey, then it starts to get a little bit like exciting. Yes, it's hard, trust me, I know. I failed many times and I relapse many times, but it's part of the journey. If it just quickly happened, then I don't think you would commit as much to yourself and your personal journey, your spiritual journey, your healing journey. So that's number one, is finding meaning and purpose. Number two is connecting with a higher power. So I know in the rooms of AA, a lot of people in the beginning would be like, yeah, if you don't believe in God, then you can believe in this group of drunks, GOD, group of drunks. So I use different words for God, but to me, it's just this high vibrational energy. It's love, it's light, it's peace, it's wisdom, it's light. So all of those high energetic vibrations are God, and we're all connected to this, and we are everything that God is. And therefore, we can heal. And when we have this connection, so if you ever feel like you're alone, you're never alone. That God is within you, or maybe you want to say the universe is your back. So don't ever feel like nobody's there for you, because God is with you all the time. And so God, source, the universe, divine intelligence, infinite mind, any of these things work. Gaia, if you want to use Mother Earth as your higher power, but something bigger than you, something greater than you that you can pray to, meditate with, receive these downloads, these answers when you're so confused or you have so much anxiety. You learn how to silence your mind and really just connect with God, source, higher power, higher energy, group of drunks, whatever it is. We're work in progress. We're work in progress. So go easy on yourself. Celebrate your micro wins. So that's number 2, is understanding that you're never alone, that God is always with you, guiding you. You can ask your higher self, please take this burden off of me right now. Please give forgiveness to all parties involved, and know that everything is love, that I am love, they are love, we're all love, and we're all connected. And so it is. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3 is tapping into mindfulness and self-reflection. So when I talked about the spiritual journey, I mean, it lights me up, the spiritual journey, because I went into my spiritual center the very first time, and it was like nothing I'd ever experienced. It was empowering. It was like fun. It was different. It wasn't like the church kind of situation I grew up in. It was like, wow, this, they're making me feel like I can do anything, that I'm like strong and empowered, and I've got all the tools, which you do. You have all the tools within you. You don't need anything outside yourself except for like that connection with God, with source, right? So so that is really important to understand, that there is work involved. You can't just be like, oh, I believe in God. I read the Bible. Oh, Jesus is my savior. There's work involved. Mindfulness, understanding, practicing, like little by little, like 1 minute meditation. Okay, I did 1 minute for a week. Let's try 2 minutes. Okay, I did 2 minutes. So I love meditation. I get the most downloads of like direction and things that I need to push forward and take action on, because really it's just like, it is connection with source, with that, my higher self, with God, and the answers are there. We just have to silence our mind, tap into that mindfulness, and understand that, like, okay, so we can calm our mind. We can slow down our breath. We do have the capability of changing our patterns. What wasn't working or what is not working, we can change that. We have it within us. So becoming more self-aware of things that trigger you when you're an addict, okay? That's really important. That's probably a whole other video. Hi guys, welcome. That's a whole other video basically. Hi Thomas, thank you. I love you. That, talking about avoiding triggers. But if you know what your triggers are, then learning the coping mechanisms such as meditation, and I have a bunch of other ways that I can also go down do another video on. But holistic healing, I'm all about using the tools, not like drugs or not like crazy things that are bad for us, but really tapping into our essence of who we are, our our purpose, a sense of purpose, and creating healthy, holistic ways of coping with your struggles. So then this will be number 4 is utilizing community and support. So explore churches, spiritual centers. Maybe there's meditation centers, yoga facilities, healing facilities, AA meetings. There's all different kinds of 12-step programs. So maybe alcohol is not your thing. Maybe you need to be in NA, Narcotics Anonymous, or gambling. I mean, all the addictive behaviors. It's all, can be reprogrammed. The brain can be rewired. So we rewire our brain so that we can really level up our lives and live on a more higher vibrational level of energy and connection with source, and more higher up to our higher self. So it's pretty cool stuff. And so when you join communities, you have support, you have discussion, perhaps maybe even like a Bible study group. I would say, anything that resonates with you, like what resonates with you might not with me, but blah, blah, blah. What resonates with me might not resonate with you, but whatever is going to help you, and be open to exploring different options, especially when it comes to AA meetings. You might go to one. My very first AA meeting was like the scariest meeting ever. It was like candlelight in the church basement. It was so creepy. So good thing that eventually I got back in the rooms, but that definitely deterred me. I definitely relapsed that particular time of trying to get sober. So like I said, it's not my first time rodeo. It's been a few long tries, way too many years that I finally was 45 when I got sober. I'm 53 now. The last way that spirituality will aid you in your recovery is forgiveness and letting go. So one of the most powerful things that you can do is learn how to forgive yourself. I think when it comes to forgiveness, people think that they have to forgive other people. And the one thing, a really good thing about 12-step program and AA is doing the 12 steps. You do have to take an inventory and make amends to those like you did wrong, and so that keeps your side of the street clean. But when it comes to forgiveness, the number one person that you could ever forgive is yourself. That is probably the hardest hurdle to jump over and accept, like, you're worthy of the forgiveness, your own forgiveness, because we do what we know, or what we're taught under our conditions. I mean, there was trauma, or maybe we were left alone. Maybe wasn't someone there. Maybe it was there's so many. Everyone's so unique as far as like what their life is. So you can't compare. That's another thing about AAs. You'll hear speaker meetings. So you might hear somebody's story and it might resonate with you, and you're like, oh wow, that really like hit home. Sounds really much like my story. And then you build community and connections. And maybe if you're somebody who never talked about your addiction before, which a lot of us do, we like hide in the closet, we just drink ourselves oblivion, and we don't share. It's really important to share to be able to heal. So I do recommend therapists or group therapy. And so anything that can make you really start to work on, I think this Instagram Jummy Jum can you guys see me? I don't think it's working. Let's see, check 1, 2. I don't know. Bummer. It's a bummer. Okay. So allowing yourself to forgive yourself and let go of the past. We can't change the past, and everything is happening for your greatest and highest good. And if everything is happening for your greatest and highest good, then be grateful. and forgive yourself because you can't change it and it happened for you. And as you move forward ahead on your timeline, which you can't stress out about the future, y'all. You can't. What you can do is focus on the now. So in this now moment, is anything bothering me? Take a deep breath. No, nothing's bothering me in this very moment. So we only have the now moment. No, 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 no. Okay. So now let's open it up to a Q&A. I'm going to see if this works. All right. So you guys, oh, it says I'm live. Let's try it. Am I still live? Okay, so do you guys have any questions? Okay, I think we might be there. We're a little delayed, but okay. Any questions, you guys? Any questions? All right. So as we are waiting to see, I will talk a little bit about believing humans. So it originated from my story of basically doing like a 180 transformation this time around when I got sober. I mean, I lost like 35 pounds. I'm a transformation coach. I'm a religious science spiritual practitioner, and I'm also a Buddha yoga instructor. So once I started on my journey, like I love learning and learning new things that I am able to help other people in their healing journey. Really, it's to me, it's like it's all a healing journey. And so does anyone have any questions in regards to spirituality? And I love the stars. That's cool. Uh Spirituality, anything on spirituality and the recovery journey. Any questions? Let me know. Let's see if Instagram ever came back to life here. Did you ever come back to life, Instagram? Are we still live? And TikTok, I'm sorry I didn't go through everybody's names. I'm really grateful that you're here. I hope that you found this helpful and that you will follow or share any of like the videos that I do if you think it will help somebody that you know. One of the big things I think with addiction is really sharing your story. I think it's so important when it comes to recovery to open up and to be able to like share it and not be afraid. So there's so many people in the world that are addicts or in recovery. You wouldn't even like imagine, it's your doctor, it's your lawyer, it's your Sunday school teacher, it's your kids, your teacher at school, it's your customer service, it's a car salesman, it's unbelievable. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be working, this Instagram situation. All right, well, okay, so no questions. So what you guys can do if you like this video and you enjoy more content like this, I'm going to be doing Wednesday nights for Sovereign Sobriety. I thought Sovereign Sobriety was going to fizzle out and change into something else, but I find as I'm working on YouTube that the need and the impact that can be offered on YouTube and to be able to help that many people, it's a really great way to help other people because they can listen in at their own time and binge watch, but also they don't have to talk. They can start to like plug in, okay, so how do I get sober? What's the first step? What do I need to know? I wasn't really around when I first got sober. So I think that it's important to tap into as much information as you can and gear yourself up. Like I set a specific date this time around, and I kind of like geared up to know that like that was it. Like that was like the do or die date, and it's January 1st. And so I knew that this was like this was like the last chance that I had. Otherwise, I was like killing myself. So it's important to be mindful, prepare. Just don't be like, oh, this weekend, Monday I'm going to get sober. No, you really have to gear up to like, this is going to change your life. You have to change your life, everything about it, quite honestly. And it's worth it. Never, ever have I regretted like being sober. So being sober is actually the best life ever. I highly recommend it. And I can't speak more about like how sobriety is so awesome. So if you're on the fence and you think you're going to lose like your life, well, you might lose the life that you had that sucks. And you might lose relationships that treat you like shit. And you might lose your depression. You might lose your anxiety. It's pretty wild, you guys. Totally worth it. Totally worth plugging into your healing, your spiritual journey, and really becoming aware of all your crap and all of your experiences so you can heal and live your best life. And Believe in Humans starts with, whoops, the sticker went flying. Believe in Humans starts with you believing in you. And once you can believe in yourself, then you can believe in all humans, or at least learn how to forgive and let go. All right. Thank you so much. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow, sign up for the newsletter on believinghumans.com. There's going to be some fun new merchandise is going to be showing up. So the site is a work in progress, but it's been around for a while. It's like 6 years now. Believe in Humans died for a little bit when I was in a narcissistic relationship that I didn't know anything about, which makes sense why Believe in Humans died, because I was dying in that relationship. So God bless, peace, love, sending you guys all so much light, and have a great rest of your week. I'll see you soon. Bye.